Hello everybody and welcome back to Modern Builds HD. Today we're going to be building the exterior. Now I think that this series will be going on for around another 2-3 videos depending on how outrageous we do this interior. Now not interior, exterior. I've just been doing interior for like the past 2 or 3 videos as well. Just got confused there. But what we're going to be doing, this video is mainly going to be about clearing and landscaping. Because as you can see, we have a really nice flush house here, some really nice features, and then suddenly, bam, a 2 in height dirt wall that looks absolutely disgusting. Now, if you saw that before and you were like, why the hell is that there? It was not designed to stay, guys. It was just there temporarily, just for when we planned out our original plot size, which we were always going to expand. Around the back, it's a little bit better, but that's also going to need to be moved outwards and landscaped and smoothed. So you know, it doesn't look crappy, it looks nice, and it should be pretty cool once we've done. So what you're going to want to do is from this block onwards, you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 should be enough. So then you're going to want to come back to the end of the build, and if you are actually building this house, then you will obviously know how long this is going to be. So you're going to want to bring this back all the way to here. So it should be, no, not quite, we're not quite there, guys. All the way to here. So all this like little rectangular area that I selected should be deleted, 2 in depth. Now what we're going to do is the exact thing over the other side. So if you haven't picked up already, just slide down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll go all the way back. And this area as well has to be deleted by 2 blocks in depth. If you are on creative, I think it will be bedrock. No, it won't actually. I think it's a layer before bedrock. If you're just getting a little bit confused with measurements there. And we're going to come all the way here to the front in line with this green stained clay. Okay, so that needs to be deleted 2 in depth as well. And this, guys, is where we get on and do the Mahusive garden planning. So this area from here is going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, I think we're going to end this with 40. And this whole area here that's going to be selected, I will just delete it for you guys anyway, because I know a few people do get confused when I'm doing these kind of measurements, because you know they're not exactly easy all the time to keep up with, and some people do find it hard. So we're just going to connect this with the other line over there. So we're almost there. Yeah, and we're going to do exactly the same thing that we are going to be doing with the sides, and that is this whole rectangular area is going to be deleted 2 in depth. Now I do apologise for you builders that are like me and have to build on a flatland world without world edit or single player world edit commands, which now do exist. I would highly recommend going to download that mod before you do it if you know how to use world edit well, so you can literally just clear this selected area 2 in depth right below me. Now guys, I will see you guys back in a second. I'm just going to go delete all this earth, which is probably going to take me around 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll see you guys there. See you guys in a second. Okay everybody, so now we have deleted all of that annoying dirt. I have to say sorry again. This clearing part of this project has been probably one of the biggest pain in the asses I've ever had on a Let's Build. It's absolutely insane. I mean, that must have taken me an hour, and I do apologize if it took you longer than that, but you know, stuff takes a while. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be getting out some green stained clay just over at the front left side of the build here, just where we meet the barrier of here. We're going to be coming out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to come across 2, and we'll come across like this. Out another 2, and you're going to continue that pattern across here. Just out 2 more. Just delete you. Okay, and we're going to do that 1 more time. We're going to have a look and see if it needs to be done anymore. We're going to have some sort of kind of cool feature around it. So I think that should be enough. Alright, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to come across 1 again. like so. Gonna bring this back all the way to the wall, and we should be able to get this place looking really, really awesome. But it is going to take a lot of time, and this design is going to be symmetrical, so you're just going to need to bring that back too. Actually, let's delete these two, because these two are not actually two in front, they are three. So okay, now we're going to bring this back again, and let's see, we need to do this one more time. There we go. Okay, so those of you that know a little bit about landscaping might be able to realize what I'm doing at the moment now. So now what you're going to want to do is get out some grass. And by the way guys, I'm thinking of retexturing my grass, so instead of having dirt on the bottom and sides, we just have the plain top part, because you know that it's not actually a grass block. I mean, if you think about it, that this is like a dirt block just with a grass top, and I'd much rather have a full grass block, because if you're building things like the underneath of buildings, it can look really crappy sometimes. So let's actually go here. We've got to then make the grass look uneven, because all these lines are even and in line, and you know, they're all like looking pretty perfect, and we've got to have some stuff out of line, so like that. Let's just bring one away from here, let's bring this one back too, like so. Yeah, and then it will start looking a little bit more natural. Let's take one off there. Okay, right, so now what we're going to do is get some full blocks of this lime stained thingy. So, you know, not the lime one, the green one. I was going to use the lime one, I remember, but then I had a look at, you know, what it looks like with the shaders pack, and I don't think it looks that great. Maybe on legit Minecraft, if your lime green stained clay doesn't look too bright, use it. Of course, if it looks bad, then just do what I'm doing. And just in random order now, we're just going to fill this out here just to make it look unnatural. Well, no, sorry, more natural, because it looks a bit too perfect to be real. Bring this back 3. We say like that, and now what we're going to do, get some grass, place it across here, in between the lines, just like that. And we're going to be adding cool little plants on here, and ferns, and that kind of cool stuff. Bring that out too. And let's do it like that, and obviously we're going to join it up the side. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, that does look a hell of a lot better. So now what we're going to be doing is getting the green carpet, but before we do that, I'm just going to go change the time here. It seems to be getting a bit dark. Okay, that should do it. Right, and in line with here, we're just going to have like lines of this, and then in between spaces, we're going to get like, actually my mistake, delete that. What we're going to have is we're going to have these lines of lime stained clay, and then at different points we are going to go across with some just, you know, carpet, green carpet of course, and we'll change things around to make it look like there's little bumps and stuff, because with Minecraft, when you're creating like in gardens, you obviously have dips and stuff and like gaps in the pavement, and you can't exactly make a perfect match of that with Minecraft without putting a huge odd block there, which really does look kind of bad. So what we're going to be doing is, instead of doing that, we're just going to be going across with some carpet. Now I tried to use 2 different stained clays. I do not know how it's going to look, if it's going to look bad or not. I guess we're just going to have to find out. You know what, I think that can work. We're just going to have to put down a lot of green carpet, so let's just put 3 here, and 2 here, let's put 1 here, 3 here, and just, you know, randomize it, but I would say keep at least like 1 or 2 there, right next to the block. Maybe let's just leave that like that, just because it doesn't really mix that well inwards with the colours, like as you can see. And let's just create a few little gaps and stuff, because it's looking a bit too like carpety. So like that, yeah, that looks a little bit better there. Then in between these lines, what we're going to do is get some things out, some plants like poppies, ferns. I would say grass, but we've already got enough of that. What else can we add here? Maybe some of these bushes, because they look cool. Alright, so we're just going to put a couple of poppies around, so let's just say 4 in total. Then we're going to get a few ferns, so let's just put like a fern on at least like every one. Delete some grass, but do keep some grass, because you know it is natural as well. And maybe let's just keep like 1 there, one there, like that. So as you can see, the landscaping there actually really does work quite nicely. I think what we do need though is a few trees. So just pop over here and just get out some saplings. So I don't think dark oak wood, what is it, what are you called, are you a spruce oak wood? I think it is oak, I think it's oak, the one that we're looking for anyway. So then just get out some bone meal. And you know, maybe in the final finishing touches part of my exterior I might change these to like palm trees or whatever. But yeah, I think oak was the one that I was originally looking for, so that is all cool. And of course this part over here needs to be shaped inward, so we're just going to get out some of the clay here. So let's put like a few along here as well. Get some grass blocks there. Keep a couple of them there, and then just do the same across here. What do you think? Does that look cool? Yeah, it's almost there. We still do need a little bit more landscaping. Of course, eventually there will be a wall going around this. So let's just get out some. What do you think? The light grey stained clay could work for the wall actually quite nicely. So what we can just do around here is, let's say from this block here, so let's 1, 2, 3. Just come out 3 here. Maybe come in like a zigzaggy pattern all the way to the road. Actually, why don't we just go bring this back like so, this far. Yeah, and we can mark out where we want our walls to be. So of course they are going to be symmetrical. So let's just bring this out some more blocks. So about here, yeah, I reckon that's enough. So let's just count that for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks, okay. And then from this block onwards, which is 1, 2, 3 in, we're just gonna, this is 3 already, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I don't need to count this. This will come all the way back to the end of the structure over there. So you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and speed up this for you guys now. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to go ahead over here and you're going to want to add on another 2 blocks. See, placing one all the way around was just to sort of show a perimeter of where we are going to be building. And of course, one wall for a wall height, you know, it'd be a bit stupid. I mean, if it was for privacy reasons, it's just going to be pointless. So once you've done that, what we're going to do now all around the build is we're going to continue this sort of pattern onwards. So I will show you along here, and then you'll kind of get the drift of what we're doing here, and you'll be able to do it yourself. So I did actually disagree with the colors. I wanted it to work, but I think just the green, this is just going to have to work. It looked kind of cool in a way, but you know, no, it wasn't working. It's just due to my shaders pack, it just being so bright that the lime really is like lime. But we're just gonna have to go use green instead, and just tweak a few of these just on here. So we'll keep some of them as one. Ooh, get rid of you. Yeah. So just making minor improvements, it really will make a difference. Okay. No, I think there should be grass. So let's just keep that like that. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Like so. And already, guys, you can see the huge improvement that we do have here. So let's just continue this on as well. And all the way, these are going to have to go all the way back to here, and we're going to have to continue them onto the wall, obviously, because I can't randomly stop. That would just look like a really weird. It made the guy that owns this house look so lazy, so I can't be bothered to actually continue it to the wall. So I'm not going to. We're not having any of that. We're going to put this all the way to the wall because that's just realistic. So let's just get this done quickly. You don't really need to do much up here. Just, you know, place around a few like little plants, like poppies, really do add a nice amount of detail. Just like that. Add some ferns, because everybody likes ferns, they look awesome. Okay, let's just take that poppy out just because it looks like there's a bit too many up here, and we're going to add a few samplings all around the place just to, you know, run it up. And look, this is the finished result. How much better does that look, right? See, huge improvement already. So easily done, but you know, such a huge improvement. So what we're going to be doing now across the whole build is we're going to be basically what we've built here. This is like needs to be repeated all the way down, not exactly, because if you build the exact thing over and over again, it's just going to look like really world edity, and it just won't look that good. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing it legit. We will be building a similar thing, but of course it won't be the exact same pattern. Like, you're not going to have the exact same grass blocks like repeated and repeated and repeated. So, you know, just create like random patterns of how long these are anyway, but always leave that one block in between. So let's take that out there, bring that out where two. No, I disagree. I think that will look a bit stupid, so let's just take that out like there. So let's take one more off there, like so. Maybe have this one longer. Yeah, only jump by like 2 blocks at the maximum, because if you like jump like a huge amount of blocks like in between the lines, it will start to look like really unnatural and strange, and we don't want any of that, so we're not going to be doing that. Right, so once I've done this side, guys, I'm going to basically leave it up to you to do this stuff, because it's going to be the same pattern. You'll understand what needs to be done, and it's not really that difficult to follow anyway. And if not, I will fly around for you guys and show you stuff. And remember, if you get stuck at any stage, always remember just to comment down below in the comment section. I will help you out. A download for this map is not going to be released, unfortunately. I know a few of you people will be a bit annoyed about that, but that's why we did a let's build anyway. See, I'm having a server very soon. I've had multiple servers over my time of being a YouTuber. I've stopped a lot of them due to them just costing a lot of money, and me like not having enough inspiration to keep it going. But this one is going to be a smaller server. It won't be public straight away. It will take time, but once it is publicized, like, it's going to be probably the coolest, well, one of the coolest servers out there for building. It's not going to be quite as cool as the World of Corrales, but you know, it's on the same level as that. If you guys remember Modern Minecraft Builds, my old YouTube channel, a long time ago, I built a gigantic modern city. Like, some of the best things I've ever made is on that server. A lot of the stuff on the server is better than anything I've ever built on this channel. by quite far away, just because I used to dedicate so much time to my building back then anyway. And basically it's going to be all of them buildings in one world combined with all of these buildings in this world combined with my friend and YouTuber Smithers Boss Lewis, who is in my channel's page, which I know quite a few of you are also subscribed to. So it's going to be awesome. And guys, once you've done it, it should look like this. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to double these in height. Let's just see what we did here. No. So what you're going to want to be doing is you're going to want to get, not the line, let's get rid of the line because it's confusing me. You're going to want to get some of this. And once again, not in equal order. You're going to want to go place this. Maybe, let's just bring this back by 2. Maybe a little bit further back than what I've shown here. And you're going to want to go do that. Let's just go ahead and do all of this. Right, I'm going to speed this up for you guys now. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do now is just get out some grass and just now put this in between here. So it's going to be exactly the same pattern as this. Now once you have done that, I will meet you guys back in another second. I know we're having a lot of speed ups in this build. Also just remember to carry on these green stained clay lines all the way up to the wall again. Then basically what we're going to be doing is just adding some ferns, some poppies, some other little like flowers and stuff that you can find, and we're going to be putting down a few of these oak sapling trees. Just say put one down every 15 blocks around the whole structure. We're going to be continuing this landscaping all the way around. If you do get stuck, remember to drop a comment. It's not that hard. You're just following a simple pattern of just, you know, basically like waves of just imagine them like sound waves of just like grass and green stained clay. Just going to fill this all the way around. Once you've done that, I will meet you guys back in a sec. Okay everybody, so once you've finished, it should look something like this. Now that was a lot of work. It probably took me something around an hour. Everything seems to be just taking ages with this build. I think it's just seemed to be just because this is so humongous and I've never really built anything on this size of scale. But just to give you guys a brief look, this is what it should look like. I'm really happy with the how the landscaping turned out to be. If I didn't, then I would have probably lost a huge amount of inspiration. The house is also looking it's just looking amazing. Basically, a few little other details that you can add just to improve the build is just to go around with some ferns and some little plants and just place some bone meal all around where we have landscape, and if you've done that, it will just give it a really natural and more realistic appeal. Now what we are going to be doing in the next episode, because I definitely think this has been enough for this episode, may not seem like a very long video, but then you know, most of it has been done off camera or been speeded up. So we're going to have a huge swimming pool in the middle here, maybe even have a crazy golf like little park, because I think that would be really awesome to incorporate in my build. Build some pathways off the structure, and then I think we're all done for the exterior. Whether it's done in 2 episodes, I have no idea, but you know, we're getting to the near of the end of this build now. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I think it looks better than ever. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help get my videos noticed. Comment down below if you want to ask me a question or you've got stuck, and please go subscribe. We're aiming for 2K. We're increasingly getting subscribers every day. We're getting more and more and more. It's absolutely epic. So if you could just take a second of your time to subscribe, that would mean a lot. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next Sleek House Let's Build. See you there.